All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Golfballing podcast. We have episode 249. This one's a special one for me. We got an OG golf guy on Instagram, Golfn'Jokes. I sure every single person listening to this podcast right now has seen one of your memes at some point in their life. What is up? How are you doing?
Good, man. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man, you got a great freaking background going on in the
It's,
back with that
yeah,
brick.
it's the man cave I built a couple years ago when I did my basement.
Oh, that's awesome. You have any like a sim in there or a putting,
Oh, I wish
anything?
the
No,
ceilings are a little too low
a little too low.
for the simulator, but yeah,
My buddy,
maybe in the next house.
yep. My buddy had a my buddy's buddy had a sim in his garage, and like
Nice.
literally like the second or third swing that somebody took, just like yanked that freaking cord from the socket.
All right.
Uh, that's awesome though. So this is Golf and Jokes. We're gonna throw all your stuff down below. I just saw you're getting into YouTube. Extremely curious
Right.
about that because I love YouTube. But you
Me too.
have what 150K on Instagram. I'm
Yeah,
so excited to have you
152.
on. 52.
Yep.
I'm so excited to
Yeah.
have you on because you're one of the OGs and you've been around for a very long time. You got taken down from copyright. I remember hitting you up. I'm so
Few
curious to hear
times.
about
Few
that.
times. Yeah.
Run me through the beginning. Golf and Jokes
So
established, was it 2018?
I think yeah, it was beginning of 2018. Just bored at work one day, and I was following some other accounts at the time. I'm pretty sure you were one of them because you
Nice.
were an OG as well, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember you, Golf Ball, the Golf
Yep.
Gods,
Yep.
Colorado Golf Blog.
Yep.
I think PJ Memes was around at that time. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure.
Yep. You remember
But yeah,
Golf Grinders?
pardon me?
You remember Golf Grinders?
No,
Man,
I
that might be
don't.
a little too old. No? Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't remember that one. But you guys were all accounts I was following, and then just one
Mhm.
day bored at work, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just start reposting some other memes that I thought were funny.
Yep.
So yeah, I started as a repost account, just reposting other memes that were going around that were funny, and I was growing a little bit here and there, and it was cool, to see the growth. And then I started making my own content, some original memes, and then those started getting shared by some of the large accounts, and it just started taking off from there gradually. So it was, but at the same time, I was consistent. Like I was posting every single day, multiple times a day,
Yep.
and you have to, right? So
Yeah. It's crazy, dude. Even you have to post every day, I would say now. But I mean, golf's such an interesting niche on Instagram. I would say like it's so different than it was 6 years ago. It's
oh,
extremely
huge.
different than it was 10 years ago. Yeah, it's kind of actually like shafting, I would say, middle of the packed accounts and young accounts. I mean, it's a upward trajectory. It's a tough climb, and now I don't know if you're noticing it now. Like it
It's
seems to
tough.
be
It's tough.
really difficult.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not just with like golf or whatever. Like it's all over. There's so many different accounts. Like I don't know if you're on Threads, but basically on Threads, just you always see people talking about the Instagram algorithm is just terrible
Oh,
nowadays for
really?
everyone. And you know, even for myself, like I've noticed like the growth definitely come to a stop. And
Mm.
I see with other accounts as well, right? So it's like
Yeah,
you really got to try and kind of do some other content nowadays. I feel like the
yeah.
memes are
They're going
slowly
they're going
dying.
away, man. They're
Yeah.
completely dying. I would say golf memes, as far as like static images go, unless you pull something from like I mean, I don't even know why I said this. You pull something from like a political thing,
Oh,
which like or like a political or sports thing. I'm just saying like up to date kind of stuff like that. But then like obviously political's got like you can't win in that realm.
no.
But you have to like pull like something that crazy happened in basketball or sports or in the world. And I definitely noticed like seems like static golf meme images are going completely down. Even if you're like a Zyra Golf or a foreplay, it seems like it's completely dying, and that's what, back in that era, 2018, 2019, 2020,
Oh, it
especially,
was
I mean, people were sharing that left and right, and now I don't know if you ever have this issue because you make, I mean, it's like mainly original memes at this point, right?
Yeah, I do. I mean, depends the day, right? If I have
Yeah, because
time,
it's
then
tough,
I'll
dude.
make
Every
some.
day,
But if
it's so
you
tough.
know, like a busy day or a week or whatever, then I'll share
Mhm.
a lot
Yeah,
good
because you
ones. And
have to, and I would
yeah,
say, like, it almost feels, like, overdone every meme out there.
yeah,
Like, if
it's
I
all
were
the
to, like, "Oh,
same,
when you three-putt," you
or some version of it, right?
exactly, and it's really interesting, and I've seen so many golf accounts, like, even my buddy, like, Group Chat Golf, I would
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
Colorado Golf Blog, Golf Ball, like, these are not, I'm not throwing Group Chat in that realm, but, like, Colorado Golf Blog, Golf Bald, Golf Gods, like, these are almost, like, completely dead Instagram accounts.
Mhm.
Like, they're almost, like, completely dead. I posted
And
something on
to be
Golf
honest,
Balling Pod,
mine at this point is kind of stalled like that as well, and that's
right?
why I'm trying to kinda, differentiate, trying to make some original, content, like videos basically,
Mhm.
where, where I'm kinda doing skits, I guess you wanna say, is I did one not too long ago, it was like a trend that was going on, and I kinda put my spin on it for golf, and that
Mhm.
did really well. It got like 7,000 views.
Oh,
I
wow.
think it's got like 11,000, likes at this point.
Nice,
I mean,
dude.
I feel like that's the kind of content that I kind of gotta go into if I want to
Mhm.
continue to grow.
Yeah, like, the longevity aspect. Do you have that? Is that, like, pinned on your? Because I think I could probably pull
Yeah,
that up.
if you go to my reels, it's pinned.
Nice.
It'll be the first one there. So,
Oh, dude, yeah. 25,000
so
shares. Alright, let me, sorry, go ahead. Let me pull this up here.
yeah.
I'm
So I
so new
mean,
to this.
oh yeah, cool. You can show. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, shoot, how do I turn on the volume? Alright, here we
Is there
go.
audio? Oh,
In the arms of the angel.
Fuck, I don't know how that turned out. Well, that's a work in progress, but, dude, that's awesome. 25,000 shares, 10,000 likes. That is you right there.
mhm.
That's awesome. When was that?
I want to say it was maybe a couple months ago, month
A
and a
couple
half
months
ago or
ago.
so. Yeah.
Oh, so you mentioned you were, I saw you on, YouTube, and then you just mentioned it before the show. You got 2 videos up there. I think YouTube's the
Yeah.
future. Could
I
potentially
mean,
be.
yeah, if you can get monetized and you're putting out consistent content and you're getting decent views, it's definitely the way to
Mhm.
go. I mean, you know, YouTube pays well. Like there's no denying that, right?
Yeah, they really do, man. I'm full-time YouTube right now. I'm actually about to drop this Steelers video because I was very, dude, I
Or
woke up at
you're doing
5 p.m.
football
today.
content,
Yeah, I'm in football and basketball. I started as basketball. Now I'm in a little bit more niched. Like, I've got a
what type
Lakers,
of podcast
Warriors,
content or
just videos, man. Like, literally just commentating, recaps,
nice?
previews, that type of thing. It's YouTube pays very well, but then, obviously
Are
you're
you
kind of,
monetized on those channels or not yet?
oh yeah,
Oh,
oh yeah.
nice.
I started all my YouTube channels my 5th year spring semester because golf balling reels bonus wasn't introduced. Golf balling had a really nice following, but I
Yeah,
was
you
so
guys
sick
were
of
you were
relying.
huge. You were like
It,
500,
it
600.
makes me it makes me so sad when I think about
I
just
know when
not even
what
like
sorry.
getting it stolen. I mean, obviously that really hurt. I wanted to do, non nice things to him, but I remember reaching out to you a year and a half ago, which is fucked up, when I
Yeah.
got clipped for PGA copyright from a stupid, amazing post from Golf Douchebag.
Yep.
And I reached out to you, and you had just gotten shut down, what, like 2 weeks, a month before that?
Yeah.
And it
It
sucks because
happened
we're,
twice to me. Same type of thing. Well, one time was PGA, or once or twice was PGA, and then another time was It was like a media company. It was just like a random
Dude.
video. I think it was something with a kid running out on Top Golf, and you
Yeah.
know the mom screaming or whatever it was. And I think this company, Kids Doing Things, I think was the media company or
Oh
something.
man, yeah, doing things media is a fucking
Yeah,
pain in
yeah,
the
yeah.
ass
They,
there.
they they
Yeah.
owned the rights to that video, so they
Mhm.
put in the claim. Instagram
Oh,
right away shut me down, literally just for
yeah.
that one thing, and I had to get in contact with them, and I had to pay for the license to use that video, just to
It's
get my account
unbelievable.
back, and then I
Yeah.
deleted the video, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a pure scam.
Dude, it's unbelievable. I know the fucking owner of that stupid company. This guy would always reach out to me. He seems like a nice guy. I've never met him, but he would always reach out to me before they signed Bob Does Sports or they turned in Breezy Golf. I forget what Breezy Golf
Yeah,
even
yeah.
used to be. They, turned that into Bob Does Sports.
Breezy used to be golfers
Golfers
doing
doing
things.
things? Yeah.
Yeah,
So I know that guy who owns that whole entire doing things company, and he would always hit me up in like 2020, 2021 when I was, fresh onto the scene. Golf balling was really blowing up to like 300, 400K. We're getting like 1,000 followers a day. And he would always hit me up saying, like, I want to bring you on. And I would
mhm,
always share my analytics and I'd always share my podcast analytics. And
yeah,
then I would never hear back from him. And then like 1 month later, he signed, Brilliantly Dumb or Bob Does
yeah.
Sports. And dude, that stuff drives me fucking crazy because I have a couple of accounts on Instagram because of the Reels bonus where we're trying to make some money. And my girlfriend was just talking about this the other day because NBC keeps clipping us for some of this stuff.
Oh,
And she was
really?
like, wouldn't you? These are like, we're talking like SNL from like the 90s, and NBC or whatever would be like, you're all set. That post is deleted. And she was just saying, like, why wouldn't you want people to remember these skits? Why wouldn't you
I
want this
know.
promotion? And it's the same fucking thing with the PGA Tour. And
Yep.
dude, like, even what you're saying, you have a media company reach out for a viral video. If you're Barstool Sports or if you're doing things media or whatever these are, people want to be paid now for you to
Yeah.
repost their stuff when it's like, dude, you have 152K on Instagram. I've got 80K on Instagram. I used to have 500K on Instagram, and everybody wants money for their posts. But I'm thinking, I used to make original content. I would fucking kill
Love.
somebody to be posted on Zyre Golf, like myself, something I originally made. I would fucking love still to this day Zyre Golf to repost it and give me credit. Like that's the fucking point. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I know.
I'm so glad you
Yeah.
got it back.
Oh, yeah, I mean, and even though the person who I was dealing with at, Doing Things Media, even though they emailed Instagram
It's
to,
crazy.
was it
Remove
retract the
it.
claims
Yeah.
against me,
Yeah.
it still was on Instagram to, you know, basically reinstate my account because there's no guarantee that they're even going to do it, right? So after
Mhm.
they emailed them and I sent or I sent Instagram a bunch of emails and appeals, they finally, reinstated my account. But you never know, right? You just never know
Mhm.
with Instagram. They might just be like, no, fuck you, you're done. So,
Yeah. I feel
and
like
same thing with
Instagram's the
PGA Tour.
worst.
So,
Yep. I mean, you can't fucking post anything remotely close to
like,
it.
okay, with the media company, I kind of get it. They own the rights, this and that. They're like, they're just media. The PGA Tour, they should want every single person sharing their clips. Like,
Mhm.
they're a sports league. They should want to get as many eyeballs as possible, right?
Dude, it
Like,
makes 0 sense.
as far
Basketball
as I
changed
know,
that recently.
like other sports, I don't know if you know, do they care if you share their things like NFL,
Basketball,
NBA?
you can post whatever the hell you want on basketball Twitter, basketball Instagram. You can post whatever the hell you want on NFL. I think the worst
Yeah,
one before the PGA Tour is the MLB, and then they
okay.
changed that a couple of years ago. And so now you see MLB content on Instagram and Twitter and even that everything. And golf is so far behind on that. And even like live golf, I'm not a fan of live golf as far as watching it, but I forget what dude just had an albatross last week, and then I posted that, and that's like
Live
the
doesn't care.
best thing about
Live
Live.
is
Yeah.
good. That's good. All
Why would you
media.
not want publicity?
Yeah, exactly. And to be honest, that's one of the big reasons why I do support Live. You know, they're all about the content creators. Like, you know, they welcome us to share their things, whereas the PGA
Yeah.
Tour is just no, fuck you.
Dude,
So
it's crazy. I mean, Phil Mickelson literally, I feel like, left for Live because of that literal
yeah,
reason. Because he does not own the rights to anything of him, of himself.
yeah.
I mean, it's just
And I mean
crazy.
now, maybe now the PGA might start embracing content creators a bit more now that they're having their Creator Classic, the Wednesday of the Tour
Yeah.
Championship. Saw
Yeah,
that?
that's really interesting. Yeah. I'm salty about that, unfortunately. I still haven't been able to get over this whole thing, but
Yeah, I know it's.
I have
I
zero. I
feel
can't
for you,
watch.
man. What to be even before I spoke to you about it, I was talking to Sonny at group chat, and he kind of and I kind of said, "Oh, what happened to ball?" And then he kind of explained what went on. I'm like, "Oh my god, are you serious? Like, just terrible."
Yeah.
And then I spoke to you about it.
So now you're switching to some YouTube stuff because I feel like TikTok, I saw your TikTok.
It's hard to go now too, man.
It's a fucking pain in the ass. You almost need like a couple of viral posts for somebody to give some type of shit about you, and then you have to
It's
try
hard
and
to go
get that
viral
shit.
nowadays on TikTok. I
Yeah.
remember, you know, a few years ago, literally every post was going viral. Like, you know, it was very easy to grow. I actually grew an account, I think maybe to like 15, 20,000 it was. I ended up just selling it because I'm like, I don't really want to
Oh,
do
really?
much talk. So just a quick, you know, little, you know,
Yeah.
quick buck, and I started my account now over again like last year, and it's been tough to grow again. So
It's impossible, dude. I did the same thing. TikTok shut us down like 3 years ago. I had like 250K on TikTok. I remember
really?
having like a viral, like 4 million viewed post, 5 million viewed post. I remember making like maybe $400 from it. And
You
so
were
I
in
was
the
already on
career
the
one?
outs. Yeah. I was already on the outs with TikTok thinking like, give me like $1,000. I just got like 4 million fucking views. Like, come on. And then I got taken down for like, I think it's like community guidelines, like something that flies on
Yeah.
Instagram won't fly on there, and then they just rack up and they shut me down completely. And since then, I was just done with it. I did try to start that up after it, but it's like really fucking hard to grow on TikTok, and
Yeah.
that's like a big
Yeah.
thing with Instagram too. Is like, how do I even know what's going to be allowed on that platform? And then if it's not allowed, they'll fuck you for like 4 days. And just like Golfball, if you do that for 4 years, I mean, they're just gonna kibosh you completely.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is. Podcasting, YouTube, we have to try and find different avenues to form more of like an actual almost company, even though we're just literally sharing golf memes on Instagram.
Yeah, and I mean, if you look at he's done a fantastic job of kind of changing his content. He's been creating his own. You know, I'm
Dude,
sure
he's
you've
a
seen
beast.
his.
Yep.
And you know, his account has blown up. So I mean, you can still grow if you put out good content like he's doing. You know, you know, his account went, you know, whatever he had, a few thousand to over 100,000 in like seemed like a few months now. So he's crushing it. So I mean, you still can grow on Instagram. You just gotta put out different kind of content like that people want to watch and is funny. So
yeah, his stuff is awesome. I remember talking to him recently, and then
a great idea, right? Make relatable memes, but he's doing it in video form like that.
Yeah, that's him. That's a cool background. It's dramatic. So I'm still trying to find that type of avenue to build whatever the hell the next version of Golfballing is going to be. And yeah, man, it's crazy because I've been doing this for so long. I remember like Golf Gods being like #1 and Golf Grinders being #2. I remember being #3 in like 2015. We had like 50,000 followers
you were
on
around
Instagram.
for a while, man. 2015.
This will be my 10th year making golf content. The last year I've kind of
before you. I think Sean was like 2013, right?
Sean might have
Golfball?
been 2013. Yeah. We got actually my buddy Sean, not Sean of Golf Ball, my buddy Sean from high school who used to be on the pod. He actually made the name Golfballing going off of Golf Balled. So
Mm.
Sean at Golf Balled was literally one of the first, and he was big on I forget which forum it was, but he was like huge on a golf forum. So that's what my buddy
Oh,
Sean got his inspiration for, and that's how Golf Balling's name was officially birthed. But yeah, he's been around for forever. But then he came out here and made a freaking media company, and so
he's
yeah,
crushing
he's
it.
a beast. Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
freaking beast.
It's been cool to see guys that when I started out in 2017 like literally had just a few thousand followers, if that, to where they are like right now. Like for example, Roger Steele, crushing it.
Is he really?
And, oh yeah, he's crushing it. He's everywhere. He's
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
he's
Good
crushing
for
it
him.
now. Yeah, and there's
He's a
been a
Chicago
lot
guy.
of, yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
He's playing all the pro-ams. He's with Callaway. He's doing really well. And you can just tell, like, some people just have it, and you see them post even from early on, some of their early videos, you can just tell, yeah, they're gonna be huge. And definitely he's one of them. Same thing with Robbie Berger. Like, you just knew he would be huge, right? He's just a funny guy.
Bob, you knew Bob would be I mean, Bob was fucking hilarious. My buddy was literally saying, I mean, I just told you before the show, like, Bob was our 15th guest or 16th guest, and my buddy literally got off the Zoom because this was in COVID, and he was like, that was probably the funniest guy I've ever met. And so someone like that's going to be successful. And Bob already had a pretty nice Instagram following with whatever
he did.
media company he was with. But yeah, you can tell, dude, like, Bob's gonna be successful. I remember PJ Memes coming on. I knew he would be the man.
And like Travis, PJ Memes, he's not only did he make content, he's also a super smart business person, like genius. Like, he knows what he's doing, and yeah, he's crushing it. She went to the event last year in Calgary.
Oh, really? In Calgary?
Yeah, he
Calgary, Canada. That's awesome. Travis is awesome. I would say, like, Travis and Sean and Sonny are like my three guys that I like really have an issue, or I really have a big question, or if just something's going on. Those are the three guys that have always, and hopefully will always, help me out. Like, even if it's just a little bit of advice. I mean, Sean at Golf Ball the other couple of months ago, he didn't know golf balling was stolen, and he didn't know Ways to Golf was the old golf balling. And they literally played in, I think, like a hype golf event.
Oh, he was there? The owner,
he was
or
like,
the guy from golf?
Both of them, Sean and Ways to Golf. And Sean was like, you're not a part of that? I'm like, no, dude. So he, did whatever he did and, tried to help me out with, reps and all that stuff, or just like spreading the word. But Sean, man, Sean's the best. Travis is the best. Sonny's the best. I love having these guys in the space.
All great guys. And to be honest, pretty much all the people that I have met in the golf community have been, great guys.
Yeah, they're awesome. I feel like it's everybody just who loves the game of golf and wants to make memes, or they want to make content, and it's awesome. So it's 2024. The Instagram scope has changed completely. You're pushing YouTube. What's up next? What's at the 2024 quarter 3, quarter 4? What do we got?
Well, to be honest, I've been big on YouTube as far as like watching other content creators forever. Like I'm a YouTube guy. So people, are just like podcasts, whatever. I'm YouTube. Like I watch just a shit ton of different, podcasts on YouTube, different, videos, creators, whatever you name it. And then I've always been wanting to start a channel, but I just never really had, a solid idea to start anything. And then I'm like, I have a little bit of a following on, Instagram and whatever. I'm like, let's just start making some golf content. At least I can say I did it. If it watches and it flops, oh well, at least I tried, right? So I'm just, thinking still of what kind of content I really want to make. Cause I mean, as far as the golf course, on course stuff, everyone's doing that. And I mean, it's tough, right? I'm a one-man show. So as far as like, recording it and doing all that, it's a lot of work, right?
Mhm.
So, I find those type of or channels and content that encore stuff have like a group of buddies, and it's easy, right? You just film each
Yep.
other and then edit. When you're just solo, you don't have like a buddy come along and do that kind of content with you. It's tough. So I'm trying to think of a different type of avenue to type of content to make. So
Yeah.
I've been, I did one encore stuff, and I don't know if I really want to keep doing that kind of stuff, but we'll see. I'm still debating how I want to do it, but I'm definitely going to post more YouTube stuff.
Yeah, man, it's tough. I would fire off as much stuff on YouTube. I just had some guys on Every Ball Has a Story on Instagram, and I was so curious because there's like it's all original content on the course, and I remember making original content every single freaking day and having nobody watch these videos, and I
Right.
remember quitting and giving up because it became winter time in Chicago, and then like the next year, like it felt like everybody knew what golf balling was. Everybody knew me. But then the posts on Instagram are doing freaking terrible. And I was just so curious what they did because when you're out there recording content, golfing, you're thinking about the content and you're thinking about what you're about to record and you're thinking about what you just recorded. And then there's a fucking foursome up your ass. And then it's really it's a lot more stressful and difficult than people think just making
It's not
original
enjoyable, to
content
be honest.
on a
You
course.
kinda it ruins your day, and it's
It
and to me,
ruins
like,
it.
I have a job. It's not like I'm golfing single day, whatever,
Mhm.
but, like, the odd time I do get out there, do I really wanna be filming just for content? No, I wanna, enjoy my round, play some golf, and try and shoot a good score. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I totally understand that, like, you're just constantly thinking, "Okay, I need to get this whole filmed," or whatever, and people behind, and yeah, it's annoying, right? Especially, as I said, as a solo or just with your buddy or whatever. It's
Yeah,
tough.
man. It's very solos. And then, like, you're getting paired. When are you ever playing golf as a solo? And they're like, "Yeah, you're good. Go out
Yeah,
there. You're good.
yeah. Well,
Course
to
is
be
wide
honest,
open. Enjoy it."
I'm a member. There's a place right across
Ooh,
street from me, pretty much, and there's 3 courses there. So as far as getting a time and
there you
there's the course is
go.
pretty empty, I don't have an issue with that. It's
Nice.
easy for me to get times, and pretty much only one out there. But
Mhm.
again, it's just the same thing. Like I'm just constantly thinking about content when I just want to play golf.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a there's a middle ground that's hard to find. I haven't been able to find it. But then you got, GM Golfer, Good, and PGA
Yeah, and
Means
I mean,
even does a great job at that too.
yeah, and those are like high quality,
Those are fucking
that's
nice.
quality content right
Those
there.
are
That's tough
films.
to match. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
You know what I really like and I'm trying to get into is Twitter because I think what Twitter gives you is a fan base potentially. Like we're because it's
yeah,
just tweeting and I'm trying to get into like spaces. Um and now they pay from what I've seen, the pay is just
I mean,
dog
for
shit,
you
but
guys, for us Canadians, we get. I mean, on Twitter, we can get monetized if you have a following, but like as far as like TikTok or even Instagram, the new bonus or that they got, it's not open to Canadians. So
are you serious?
us, you get shafted on
Oh,
all that stuff.
yeah,
Although
gee.
Facebook pays well, believe it or
Do they
not.
really?
Yeah, the Facebook performance bonus they got, which I've been in for about maybe 5 months now. It
Really?
pays pretty good compared to
Mm.
like Instagram stuff.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I make football videos, and I know a bunch of buddies who put me on or just friends in the YouTube football sphere, and there was an account with, like, 50K who was stealing every video we made. And they would just
Really,
post it on Facebook, and
they were
dude, the
probably getting
views were
paid.
insane. These are 10-minute videos, and these videos are getting and he's stealing it from all of my buddies and myself, and so he's posting 10 times a day, and his videos are getting like 100K, 50K minimum. Some of these have millions of views, and one day my mom was like, "This is your voice. Is this your YouTube video? Like, is this you? Or do you work for this company?" And like that's man, I was always so curious about Facebook and making money off of it. Maybe it's an avenue to look into.
Like for me, my Facebook is linked to my Instagram, so each time I post on Instagram, it automatically posts to Facebook.
Yeah.
But it's a totally different like bonus from Instagram, and yeah, it pays. Like I said, I've been in for like 5 months, and it surprisingly pays pretty good.
That is nice, dude. You'll freaking love YouTube if you keep going at it and you get monetized, and especially golf creation. Like, if they're over, like, I mean, dude, you see, I'll use Good, Foreplay, PGA Memes, all these guys who are making like high quality 30-minute
Grant
videos, and they
Horvat.
have 100,000 views. Dude, you
Yeah.
are making an unbelievable amount of money. I mean, you're making an unbelievable amount of money.
I just posted a video. I don't know if you saw it. Basically, how much Bryson made on his latest video with President Trump that got over 10 million views.
Did it really?
So he's currently at like
Wait, can I
10 or
take a
11.
guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
So you got 10 million-ish views. Do you know how long the video was? Probably like an hour.
Probably close to an hour or something like that. 50 minutes.
Man, dude.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna go with like 25 grand.
Well, how much?
I'm gonna go with like 25 grand.
Oh, way more. Way more.
Fuck, what are we doing, man?
Basically, this is what I heard from other accounts that are in golf space monetized, that if you're like a higher end content creator in golf space, your CPM is probably around 30 to 35.
$30
to 35
Holy
CPM.
Shit.
Right? So I'm guessing, and some people even said it was even more. Some people have heard it could be up to 40. So I put Bryson at a CPM of, I think it was 35 or 30, and in my calculations, I can't remember. I think 35 or 30. I can't remember what I did. And you multiply that by the views and this, that, and then you get like, I think it was, I can't remember the number now, and then you minus the RPM, which YouTube pays out to the content creator. I put Bryson at a RPM about 20, which is
fucking hell, dude.
And that video probably earned him close to, if not more, 200,000.
Jesus fucking Christ! I was about to say, if you told me 6 figures, I'm shooting a fucking bullet in my head. That is insane.
And to be honest, that could be low.
It could be fucking low, man. That is unbelievable. He's got the live checks, he's got the major checks, and he's got a 200. He's got at least 6 figures then, based on all that from, 10 million views walked on.
Yeah, that's a shit ton of views on YouTube.
And he's making money from fucking Twitter. Like,
I mean,
he's got
not that he needs any of it, but yeah.
Dude, that is insane.
I mean, and the whole point of my video was basically how much money you can make on YouTube if you're monetized, you're consistent, you're putting out good content, people are watching. You don't even need getting close to that many views to be paid pretty good, right? Even if you get a fraction of those views. Say you see all your videos get like 20, 30K.
Oh,
views.
You're making money. You're making very good money.
You're putting out a lot of content. It adds up. It adds up quick. So even if you look at all the stuff that Good put, they're killing it.
Dude, they're making a fucking depressing amount of money. Good for them. I love them all, but
yeah,
like even in sports, you can tell the difference in RPM. Like I think football is higher than basketball. I need to start making golf videos again, but I would say for you, whatever you end up doing, I would go the complete opposite route from what I did on Golfballing YouTube. I would go quality 1,000% over quantity, because like we're saying, I mean, you could get a video pop off and make, get to 100,000 views, and you can make, some nice money there, especially with golf CPM and depending on how long the video is. But that was one of the bigger regrets I had, was we would go and play golf every single day, and we would record 3 freaking videos on the course every single day. And they would just be these shitter videos that nobody watched and would make, $1. And they'd be like 5 minutes and that type of stuff. But then, even making like a 9-hole challenge or a 6-hole challenge, the amount of editing that goes into it, and just trying to even make that like fun to watch. It can be difficult.
Mhm.
But I think quality over quantity on YouTube that's something I'm still trying to get to, like more of a sniper mentality than a shotgun mentality, which is what we had. And yeah, man,
I
that's
mean,
exciting.
the hard thing with YouTube is getting the watch hours.
The watch hours,
You
that's the bread and butter. That's what makes you the money.
I know. You
You need
gotta
to
put,
watch
like,
hours.
even I'm saying even just to get monetized, you need, like, 4,000
4,000, yeah,
hours
you need a shit ton.
in the
Yeah,
last, 365 days or whatever it is, right?
yeah,
I mean, that's tough. You gotta be putting
I
out,
know.
decent length video, and people gotta be interested to watch it, so
Yeah.
it's no easy task, but
Looking back at it, it's a lot more easier than I used to think, but 4,000 can be a pain. I
I
actually
mean
think I paid for views like 10 years ago whenever Golfballing's YouTube was
mhm,
going. I'm pretty sure I paid once I hit the minimum like 1,000 subscriber
1,000
threshold. I'm pretty sure I paid like $50 to get to that 4,000 hour watch time because
they never caught on?
nobody ever caught on, but I'm pretty sure I did that on like one video just so we could get over that hump because that's a pain in the ass when you're starting a brand
Oh,
new YouTube channel. What I would do is I used to have a lot of success on this on YouTube videos and golf balling podcasts is some type of clickbait picture with the caption being like click the link in the bio to watch this or whatever, and that really made a huge freaking difference. Like
mhm.
I did that shittily like 6 years ago with an Anthony Kim podcast or 5 years ago with an Anthony Kim podcast, and it got like 2,000 plays in one day. And
Nice.
but obviously, that's a shitty method. And I was, a freshman or sophomore in college, and I was just desperate to make, freaking $100 a month. But
Mm.
YouTube's definitely
Well,
a long game, and you could
it
go
is,
viral
yeah.
at any point, though. Any video at any point that you posted could
That's
go
all you
viral.
need, right? You need one video to go viral, get some followers from it, get some watch hours up, and then, you can kinda see, okay, that's the type of content people wanna see, and
Hmm.
kinda that's the formula, replicate it
Yeah,
and be
exactly.
consistent,
Ride it
and I
while it's
remember
hot.
back in the day, you only needed 1,000, subscribers, and that was it, I think, to be monetized. I don't think there was any watch hour stuff,
Oh,
like,
really?
I'm pretty sure, and then they
Okay.
obviously add all these extra things you need now, but
Hmm. Yeah.
yeah, so, we'll see,
Yeah.
man. Hopefully, can grow on there. I mean, I have, like, 1,300 subscribers, so not that many or anything,
Oh,
but
that's nice, though.
not like, 'cause I've been posting for, like, maybe, like, a year and a half, just shorts, bunch of YouTube shorts.
Oh, okay.
Basically, my memes, I've been turning them into,
Yeah.
shorts, all the video ones. So I gained a
Mhm.
following just from that, but I had no long form videos, so that's where I'm trying to do now is create some long
Mhm.
form
Yeah, I
as
just
well as some
saw
shorts. So,
I know, because I saw you could make money on shorts, but
yeah,
I've been looking into a lot recently of, like, apparently those short-term viewers don't really translate into the long form, like, it's just 2
yeah,
completely different audiences looking for 2 completely different things. But
yeah,
I'm telling you, man, once you nail that, and eventually you will nail that if you just keep at it, obviously, uh, the rewards will be nice, or at least,
yeah.
if it's good stuff, it'll be nice. Before we get you out of here, I'm curious how you make because everyone should go follow. Once again, we'll have all your stuff. I should have introduced you with your name. Um, your name's
Dave,
Dave, right? Yeah, okay. Apologize on that. This is the fourth solo episode here. But go check out. I'm gonna throw all your links, the Instagram, I'll throw
thank
your
you.
TikTok, your Twitter, your YouTube, obviously, all that fun stuff down there. But you make really good original memes. And once again, that stuff isn't really appreciated anymore for some reason. So walk me through, like, I feel like you need to play. I feel like if I'm not playing golf consistently, even 1 month or one time a week, I struggle with creating like really solid memes because I'm just not out there on the course. And you'll have, in an 18 hole round, the most random things happen to you that kind of inspire, a post or something like that. So I'm curious how you're able to pump out so many great memes originally.
So for me, basically, I can look at a random, image or another
Mhm.
meme in a totally different
Yeah.
niche,
Yep.
and basically just apply it to golf, or just
Mhm.
be a random picture, like Justin Thomas and Colin Morikawa just walking, and you can kind of just their expressions or whatever they're doing, you can kind of apply a meme to it. And same with any type of video. Um, movie clips are popular to turn into
Yep.
golf memes, different
Mhm.
things. So that's just I can just basically look at something like, okay, I can turn that into something golf related.
Mhm.
And I'm 39 years old right now. I've been playing golf since I was like 11 years old, and so
Nice.
I'm well versed in all the different things golfers do. All the so I'm there's just so many things that I can pick up on and turn that into a meme and just make it relatable to the average golfer, because I've been
Mhm.
there. You um, yeah, so that's pretty much my way of creating content. I can just see something like, hey, I can turn that into golf.
Yeah, dude, that used to ruin me in the golf balling era was just I'm always thinking golf memes. Like, I don't know if you have that. Like, I used to watch like a Sunday last couple of holes thinking like, how can I meme this? What meme fits for this? Like, it almost
Yeah,
ruined, not ruined watching golf, but like it's just a different way of watching golf or even sporting events. Like you said, dude, you'll see like a LeBron James joke and you just see the golf
you can
meme.
turn it into golf. Yeah,
You just see the golf meme, and that's I
yep.
think it's really fun. Um, but man, dude, that is cool how that's like I feel like we watch it
Yeah,
this we see
look
stuff
for it,
like
like,
that the same way.
yeah, the funny thing is, like, you can take one picture and you put your own spin on it, make it golf related, but then another account will take that same picture and put a different caption or whatever, and it's both. Yeah, also hilarious. So there's like so many different
Mhm.
ways you can meme that one video or picture and make it golf
Yeah.
related, but it's different, right?
I think
And it's
that's something I'm trying to get back into is original video memeing because I think the golf memes, like as far as a static post go, no video, just a static post with caption above it. Um,
Mhm. Yeah, I
it
feel like that's done.
seems right, like it seems more of like a here and there type of thing when something crazy happens in a sporting event or a world event or whatever, and you mean that because it just comes to you right away. You see it and you're like, I can turn this
Yeah,
into golf in 2 minutes. But I think videos because Instagram's pushing these reels with the reels bonus and all that stuff. I'm trying to get back into like that movie TV show type of comedy because I mean I don't know, man. I just think that kind of stuff still does
yeah.
well, like you're saying here. And they're just
The
pushing reels so much more than static posts.
type of reels that I see doing well now, are couples
Oh
content.
god, yeah. Yep.
So, and if you can put a spin, make that golf related with
Mhm.
your significant other, I think that could be good. And just your own video content following different types of trends that you see, and just turn it in again into the golf. You make it golf related. Like, I don't know if you
Mhm.
follow Wiggins Golf.
No.
So he's another account. He started making his own video meme, and he's a great job as well.
Nice.
So I just following different type of trends that you see on TikTok or Reels,
Ooh,
and
wow.
just putting your own spin to it.
Yeah, he's very low key, 5,000 followers.
Yeah, and he's been grinding. He's been starting out. He's been growing too. He's been doing his own
This guy
videos
seems like a
lately, and
beast.
they've been doing well. Been doing well. So
Yeah, man, all you need is just that one. I feel like the dying Instagram meme stuff sucks, but just like we're talking about Sunny, like you find that niche, you find
he
that
found it, and he just
and you just run with it.
yeah.
So I mean, I think it's
And
beautiful.
do, do you remember back in the day the Instagram growth hack? You set your profile to private, and then
Dude,
you put
yeah,
out
that
a
was
viral
the
meme.
whole
Anyone who shares it, they share it to their buddy. Their buddies have to follow to see it.
Yep. Yep.
And then after they changed it, where if someone shares it, it just shows up as unavailable. So
Yep.
that was,
I
yeah,
had
that was
that it took
crazy
me
for
like a year to try and regrow golf balling, not having that hack. And then I
when you went
switched more
public.
towards videos. Yeah, cool. Because like you said, it shows as unavailable. This post is unavailable, and then you have to ask like, "The
Yeah.
hell is this?" And then
And
usually I
and
feel like you just
also
don't
at
respond.
that time, if you were working with different brands, they wanted to see your analytics. You had to be public,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah.
you had to switch.
Yeah. But you find a nice group chat golf meme that he's got 10K on, and you're like, "This is a freaking beautiful meme." I mean, you hit with a meme, and you will check your phone after being at work or going through your day, and you will see 750 follow requests. And that
Yep.
was such a highlight of my era, was seeing like Mark Wahlberg, Tom Holland, Rory McIlroy,
Yeah,
like
Rory
seeing
followed
these.
you or liked you.
Yeah,
Did he
Rory
followed you,
followed
right?
golf balling, and he followed it for so long. And that was what was so funny about being private was, fuck, dude, are these somebody in his sphere sent him this video? Are they
Mhm.
gonna like it? Are they gonna unfollow it eventually? And Rory
Yeah.
McIlroy, I don't think ever liked the golf balling post publicly, or if he did, I missed it. But dude, I held the Rory follow for like 2 fucking years. And now this motherfucker, this scamming, I've got other words, but I don't know you too well. This fucking
Yeah.
person, it's got all these fucking followers, and they're Rory McIlroy, and I just
Yeah.
this is such a stupid like fanboy type of thing. But Rory was why I started golf balling originally. It was originally everything Nike Golf, and I started it because Rory McIlroy was my tiger. He was my Michael Jordan, and like he was the sole inspiration for me getting into golf and making this account. Now he's following fucking ways to golf. But my buddy Nick and I were at the Arnold Palmer a year and a half ago, and I
Mhm.
swear to fucking God, this dude noted. Like, I swear to you, this dude, Roy McIlroy, who followed golf balling for like over 2 years at least, I swear to God, this guy noticed us on like, Friday round on like the
Mhm.
seventh tee. Like, I swear he double took. I remember my buddy Nick saying, like, was he? I think he was just looking at us, right? Like,
Yeah.
so I miss that so much, but we're here to revamp it, man. I feel like you've got double my followers now, but I feel like we're in similar
What do you
situations,
at
just trying to.
nowadays?
What was it?
What are you at nowadays?
Like 81.3.
Oh, okay. That's
Fucking
still pretty good,
sucks.
man.
Well, yeah, but it had 80K when I revamped
Did
golf balling
you
into golf balling
when
pod.
you
Like,
lost the account, did you have like active like deals with
dude,
different brands
I
and
had
stuff?
so much stuff going on, man. I had deals where you would post these companies once a week, once a month, whatever it was. It was my full-time job. I did a really bad job at it, but it was my full-time job, and it was easily paying rent every single month. And
Yeah.
it felt like I got fired from my own company. Um, and I had to switch, but I made golf balling too after I got shut down in May. And
Mhm.
it got up to 13,000 followers or something like that. And then this dude stole my account, and he had it as Golf Balling Media, but as like a hidden private account for like 5 months. And so for 5 months, I did nothing regarding golf balling because I just didn't know if this guy was literally about to steal the golf balling name because he had it, or if he was about to steal it and turn it into something. So finally, like 5, 6 fucking months later, in like April, he changes it to Ways to Golf. And I'm like, finally, now we have something. But then you have to,
Mhm.
think about it like, all right, I lost golf balling for a year and a half, and almost not a single fucking person cared. And it's crazy because the people who cared are guys like you, Sonny, Travis, Sean. Like, no friends gave a fuck, no family gave a fuck. Like, you're just out there on your own. And
Well,
it's
that's
crazy how
because
these.
we're also content creators, right?
Mhm.
We know how much some people from the outside, all these people just post memes, but it's literally another part-time job. Like you're literally
Yeah,
content. You got to think of things to post. You got to do it 3, 4, 5, 6 times a
fucking
day.
all day. Yeah.
and you just got to be consistent. It's a lot of work. It
Yeah,
gets
dude.
tiring, but we
Mhm.
do it. So we understand the grind, the amount of work that you put into growing that account, and to go from 500,000-600,000 to just losing the account, it's terrible.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I'm so glad you got it back, dude. That's crazy. There's so many golf accounts at our size that just were
Mm.
KO'd for like a month, and you have to jump through all these hoops. And it's just kind of even like you had to pay fucking money, dude. That's bullshit. A lot of it, I feel like, is like who you know and who you can get a hold of and what they can do for you. And Instagram, I
Yeah,
always
I
say
mean,
this on this. It's a dark underbelly on Instagram that people don't
it is,
realize.
yeah,
Like, there are
and I
people who
mean,
can get you shut down. They can get either of us shut down. You can pay 3 grand, and I can get you shut down for like a week minimum.
for
I mean,
sure,
it's
for sure,
fucking
I
dark.
believe it. I believe it. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I mean, once I, the second time or third time, whatever it was, I'm like, you know what, I'm not posting anything even remotely close to PGA Tour content.
Yep.
If it's like a video, I got super sure it's not owned by someone. Like I was like, scared shitless of losing
Yeah.
it for good. So I'm
Yeah.
I'm careful now. Even clicking links, thing like that, I'm not touching any of that stuff.
Yeah. All right, Dave, golf and jokes. We'll get you out of here. How old's your kid? Or is that too?
3.
That's
He turned 3
3.
in
That's
June, so
awesome.
I'm trying to get him into golf. We took
Yeah.
him mini putt the other night. He loved it. So
Nice.
still can't get him to swing a club though. Like he
Okay.
does it somewhat, but
Hmm.
even at mini putt, he was more interested in the scenery around
Oh, yeah.
instead of swinging. So, but
Maybe he's gonna be
baby
an
steps.
architect. He's gonna be a designer. But I'll end you with this question here because you've been golfing for a long ass time. What's the handicap at?
Oh, right now 9. So I
9,
mean, I'm
okay.
I'm not a. I mean, growing up, I was a much better player. Like
Yeah,
probably
same way here.
the best I got it, let's say maybe 4.
Nice.
Um, but now, I don't play that much. I'm lucky just to get out to the range a few times a week.
Fuck,
So
yeah.
it's
Life
tough
goes
now.
on.
Plus, throwing a kid in there, my time
Yeah,
is
dude.
my time is
What's the
yeah,
all-time low?
71 twice.
71, nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
haven't
I
haven't
think I'm the
haven't got
same.
60s, but
Nice.
nowadays, like mid 80s.
Mid-80s, yeah.
If
I'm
I can
always
break.
shooting for 79, but then the fucking double comes on 3, and then the double comes on 5, and it's like, all right, let's let's shoot 39 on the back. It will take
Yeah.
this 42, something like
The
that.
thing with me is on the range, I hit it well all the time. I just
You're a
can't take it to
pro.
the course.
You're a tour
I'm
player on the range.
on the
Player
range,
B.
can't bring it to the course. So
Yeah.
that's fine.
Well, man, if you're ever in the Florida area, give me
Yeah,
a
if I'm ever out
call.
there, I'll reach
We're gonna
out.
tee it
If
up
you ever head
immediately.
up north and to Toronto one day, let me know.
I'd love to travel up north to Toronto, but I guess we probably only have a couple of months next year. Maybe next year we'll
Yeah,
get out there.
my season is almost over. Maybe another
Yeah, it
2
would.
months. Usually
Yeah,
by October, I'm pretty much done.
yeah, it's done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for coming on. You're
Thanks for
welcome
having
on
me, man.
anytime. I'll have you on eventually. I'll have you on once that YouTube in a month or two gets freaking
Hopefully.
blowing up, and we'll reconvene. But thank you so much for coming on. Everybody check out Golf and Jokes on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, mainly YouTube and Instagram. All those links will be down below. And yeah, I don't know if you have a final remark, but thanks for hopping on, man. Great to
Oh
meet
man,
you.
thanks for having
It's
me.
been too
We've
long.
been, yeah, I think we've been talking a while back
A
about
long
doing
ass
this.
time, yeah.
That hasn't happened, but yeah, thanks for having me,
Yeah.
man. I hope you build up your account again to 500,000-600,000, and yeah,
Okay.
keep putting out the content, bro.
Yeah, we'll find our golf niches or our
Yeah,
niche within the niche of golf.
for sure.
Thank you everybody for listening. Give us a 5-star rating and follow Golfballing Pod on Instagram and Twitter.